The Big Show on Hodaki. Thanks to Night and Day. For the best milkshakes, thick shakes, and super thick shakes.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show. The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad sons of bees. It's old Keyzie and Uncle Mogi here on The Big Show. No Hoity J today. Hopefully he will be back with us tomorrow. But of course, you are listening to The Big Show. It is Tuesday the 26th of March, and this very show is brought to you by the great New Zealanders at Night and Day. And Mogi, you rogue son of a bee. How you going?
Yeah, going pretty grouse there, actually, Keyzie. Thanks for asking, man. I went to the gym for the first time today in about a month.
Wow.
Well, we'll get more into that later.
Oh,
That's
please
what
do.
we call in the biz. We call that a tease.
Is that a tease?
Yeah.
You're
And so I'll be talking. I'll be talking about going to the gym, seeing an old man's balls. Well, he looked me in the eye, but I was looking at his balls.
Right, cool.
So that was a treat. Yeah, gym, man, I missed it.
That's good stuff, man. What have I been doing? Went for a walk with my wife before the show.
Oh, God. Do you want me to go back to my story about the old man and his balls?
So that's better than me just going for a nice walk with my wife.
I think so. Let's do tell you what, why don't we do the Hodaki Big Show poll, and you can listen, you can ring in out there, 0800 Hodaki, or text on 3483. Do you want to hear more about Keyzie's walk with his wife, or about old man Bullows over at the gym there?
Your nickname's Old Man Bullows, isn't it?
Old man Bullows, they call me.
Bit of Weezer for you now, and yes, another chance to get yourself in the draw to join us in Brisbane for Magic Round. Just keep Hodaki loud and get ready to call 0800 Hodaki.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Lincoln, what is it? Leonard Skinnard with
Lincoln
Freebird
Park,
there.
Man, everybody knows that.
On the Hodaki Big Show. I was concentrating way too much on saying, oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Rather than the name of the song.
You cooked it.
Hey, Mogi.
Hey, man.
Earlier today, man, I was like, I was in my lounge.
Yeah,
and
right.
My wife was in...
Going at yourself.
My wife was in another room, and she was just on her laptop there in our office, and she could hear this weird noise.
Oh, yeah.
And she said it sounded like someone was doing like a Zumba workout in the lounge. It was just someone heavy breathing, like really heavy breathing.
What kind of pace are we talking about?
I think it was like... like that.
Yeah.
So she took her headphones off, came into the room, and I was in there.
That was Keyzie.
That was me. It was Keyzie's wheezy breathing.
Yeah.
And I had headphones on, and I was sitting in front of the TV, and I didn't realise, but when I'm doing that, I'm breathing really heavy and really vigorously.
You're getting right into it.
I was getting right into it. Yeah.
But you're watching TV, or you're watching Country Calendar?
No, I wasn't.
Which one of your shows there, were you?
No, I was...
Well, they do, because you do get a bit wheezy, don't you, when you see the dust getting kicked up on the farm behind the tractor. You get a bit asthma-y just looking at that.
Yeah, so I've got this thing, it's called visual asthma, where even just seeing some dust...
Psychosomatic.
Yeah, it sets it off badly.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but it wasn't this in that case.
Oh, right.
Thank goodness, because it can be pretty bad, like nebulizer stuff. No, I was playing PlayStation.
Ah.
Yeah, but she was like, I thought someone was like, going hundies in the lounge there. But apparently when I play PlayStation with my headphones on, I'm breathing really loudly, and it's quite weird.
You strike me as a massive mouth breather too. Would that be right?
I am a massive mouth breather.
Yeah.
Because I can't breathe out my nose.
Oh,
Purely
yeah.
decorative, Mogi.
Yeah, well, hell of a decoration, isn't it? Gee whiz. No expense spared there, brother.
Oh, right.
Is that right? So she was worried for you.
She was genuinely worried. She thought I was like having an asthma attack or doing something. Yeah,
up to no good.
Yeah, which I wasn't. Don't you worry about that. Yeah.
Well, what game were you playing?
I was playing a porn game.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Here they come. Try time.
Holy cow, the Warriors.
Yeah. Up the Warriors, baby.
It's the Big Show in Brizzy for the NRL Magic Round.
Is there anyone out there?
Let's go to the phones.
So good. That's right, the Big Show is heading to Magic Round. Myself, Mogi, old Hoity J, Pugsan as well. You can be joining us, you and a mate, thanks to our friends at boystrip.co.nz. Flights included, accommodation, insurance, transfers, and tickets to all 8 games of rugby league happening at Suncorp Stadium. Pretty amazing.
League.
Buckball League. Let's go to the line, see who got through on 0800 Hodaki. Shannon, you mad bastard. How's life, mate?
How's it going?
Going
fellas?
pretty grouse, brother. What do you do for a crust, you mad dog?
I'm a welder, boy.
Backbone.
Go on, Keyzie, ask him that question you always ask welders.
Oh, Mig or Tig?
Yeah.
Ah, goddamn big.
Yeah, same here, mate. Same here. You're big fan of rugby league, mate?
What was that, brother?
Yeah, I don't even know. Shannon, are you a big fan of rugby league?
Oh, yeah, of course, bro.
Yeah, sweet as.
That's why White rung up, Keyzie, because
Yeah,
we're
of
doing
course,
this
man.
trip to Magic Round.
Goes without saying.
It's over at Brisbane.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're giving away tickets.
Love me forever.
Yeah, bloody good. Shannon, if you won, mate, who would you take with you?
Oh, I take the missus, mate. She love it.
Oh, does
Bloody
she
good.
love it? Does she love the buckba?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Of course she does.
Bloody good, Shannon. You're in the draw, mate. Hold the line. Pugs will look after you. Nadia, how are you going?
Oh, good, mate. Good. How you guys?
Yeah, bloody
Yeah,
good.
okay. You sound like you're a bit down in the dumps, Nadia. You're on the way home from work, you backbone.
No, I just bloody arrived, mate.
Oh, that's why
no
you're
wonder.
depressed. What do you do for a crust there, sicko?
Support worker.
Oh, backbone.
Yeah, I hate giving support, eh?
Yeah, I couldn't imagine you'd be that great at it.
Nah,
He'd be terrible at it.
no.
Nadia, we're going to need plenty of support for the Wars over in Brizzy, mate. If you win, that's a great, yeah. If you win, who are you going to take with you, Nadia?
I'd have to take my partner. He's a massive league fan.
Oh, yeah. What's his name?
Yeah, but, Adam.
Oh, Adam,
Adam, yeah. He's great.
Yeah, he loves it. Yeah,
Adam Fanua Blake. Yeah, he's great. Nadia, you hold the line, mate, and Pug Son will chuck you in the draw. Time for one last person. Mitchell, how you going?
G'day, fellas. Well, and you?
Yeah, not too bad. How's the beautiful Taranaki area today?
Oh,
Pissing down?
shit house.
Yeah, sounds about right. What do you do for a crust, babe?
Project management.
Oh, you sit in your ute all day, do you?
You know it.
Yeah, good on you, boy.
Yeah, backbone. Huge backbone. Hey, Mitchell, obviously, mate, if you win this, it's a huge prize. You get to take one person with you. Who would it be if you do win?
Oh, one of the boys, the missus can stay behind.
Oh, that's a spirit, brother. I mean, it's sexist, and I don't really like that sort of thing, but you're a
that's-
goddamn
yeah,
backbone,
that's huge
mate. Yeah, good on
backbone
you,
stuff.
mate.
All right, Mitchell, you hold the line, mate. You're in the draw as well. Another chance to get yourself in the draw later on in the show, so you just keep on listening,
Yeah,
okay?
keep tuning in there.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
keep on doing it.
Keep tuning it in.
Is this Metallica?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That'll do, man. That'll do.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Why does my heart feel so bad? A bit of Mogi there on the Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. And actually, Mogi, on the top
That
of
was
Mogi.
I wrote that one after a breakup.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Pretty gutted about it, man.
Hey,
But I made millions off that tune.
I know.
Millions.
I know for a fact that you're big on snow.
Yeah, man.
You're always heading out there getting amongst.
Yeah.
Snowboarder or skier?
Snowboarding. I tried skiing once when I was about 16 and it didn't take. And funnily enough, snowboarding was only really just starting then.
Right.
That's how long ago it was. So I was a skateboarder, so I thought I'll give that a go. And that was far more enjoyable.
Yep,
I loved
snowboarding's
that.
awesome.
My most recent trip I went for with the boys, we went away for a few days there. And I think we went away for 4 days. We made it up for about an hour and a half on the third day.
You what?
We made it up onto the slopes
the
for about
third
an hour and a half on the third day.
Right.
I don't know about you, but I get a little bit excited when I get away with the boys.
First night fever.
First night fever.
Absolutely.
Which turns into 2 days,
Yeah.
3 days.
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh, we should probably go snowboarding. Then you get up there and you're absolutely plastered because you smoked
Responsibly.
900 darts.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you're buggered. You're exhausted. You're
Oh,
tired.
right.
Because you haven't had a ton of sleep and you've smoked so many cigarettes that athletic pursuits probably aren't it.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So then you just go back and play poker for another 24 hours.
But if there are people listening who want to actually go snowboarding, though,
I don't know, man.
No, winter is officially coming, Aotearoa, all right? So to make sure you don't get the winter blues, our mates at Bottle-O have given us one hell of an opportunity. It is a one-of-a-kind...
Can you tell me more, Keyzie?
Hang on, I'm trying. It's a one-of-a-kind Radio Hodaki backbone snowboard, all right?
I didn't know we'd been making snowboards.
Yeah, we just made one.
Oh, just one
Yeah,
snowboard.
hence one-of-a-kind.
Wow.
Yeah, backbone
One
board.
of a kind.
You'll be the talk of the
Can
mountain.
I have one as well?
Nah. So if you would like to win that Radio Hodaki Backbone snowboard and also cash towards a ski season pass to any mountain of your choosing, text the word snow right now to 3483 and get yourself in the draw. I know you'd be into snowboarding.
Will we be signing that as well?
If they want, sure.
No, not if they want.
Oh, they have to have it?
If we want.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you really must sign it, that's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Snow to
That's a
3483.
good prize, man.
Yeah, it's all thanks to our mates at Bottle O. Make sure you get in there this Easter. Oh, tune from the Black Crows.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, but a sublime Santeria on the Hodaki Big Show. It is 4 minutes to 5. Keyzie and Mogi here. Hopefully, Hoodie J will be back with us tomorrow. But coming up after 5 o'clock, another chance for you to win over $500 worth of Milwaukee hammer drill driver, thanks to Placemakers. Also, I've decided to spice things up in the bedroom, Mogi, after your inspiring talk yesterday. So I've followed your league and very good results.
What have you followed?
Your lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you spiced things up. Yeah,
I did, yeah.
And also after 5, critically acclaimed author, one of the biggest names in the business, coming on to chat about his latest book. Author of such tomes as You Drink What I Give You, Boy.
And turning a win into a loss.
You're turning a win into a loss. So I'm sure you'll be familiar with those two big name novels. For more, make sure you stick around after 5.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
It is the Big Show, 4 minutes past 5 this Tuesday afternoon. Keyzie and Mogi here. And of course, the Big Show is brought to you by our great friends at Night and Day. Yeah, I almost forgot. Thanks for reminding me, Mogi. And of course, if you see a Night and Day and you need a coffee fix, won't you go in there? They'll give you a hell of a fix.
Get it in there, boy.
Defo. By the way, huge hour coming up. Not only another chance to potentially win a sweet Milwaukee $500 hammer drill driver, but also award-winning novelist Matthew Heath will be dropping by the show shortly to discuss his forthcoming book.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Do you reckon I'll be banging on about Marcus Aurelius in there?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's pretty much exclusively what he does, but I'm excited to hear from old Matty. And also, Mike, I did decide to spice things up in the bedroom with my wife.
Yes.
Based off of your chat yesterday.
I want details, Keyzie.
Oh, there'll be details, mate. Don't you worry about that. But in the meantime, New Zealand, 3483 is the number to text if you need anything. 0800 Hodaki. You can also send us a talkback using the iHeartRadio app, which is always good. In the meantime, Lenny Kravitz.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
It is The Cure, Close to Me on Radio Hodaki. It's The Big Show with Keyzie and Mogi, and it's time now to bring someone into the show who is very close to me. The award-winning author of such self-help novels as You Drink What I Give You, Boy, How to Turn a Win into a Loss, and Read Before Bed. The one and only Matt Heath. How are you this afternoon?
Oh, very good, team. How are you? How are you two?
Going
good,
pretty
mate.
grouse, man. Pretty excited to hear about this book. You've been writing it for how long?
About, I think it took me about 18 months to 2 years to write the bad boy.
How many words are we talking here?
We're talking, well, so the first draft was 150,000 words, but it's been pared down to a trim 75,000, which is about 300 pages. So
Right.
It's a picture of it. So, it's been fun though. It's been a fun book to write, and bloody finished it, to tell you the truth.
I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to talk amongst ourselves and going to get Pugs to call you back because your line is an absolute shocker. We're trying to get across the brilliance of your book and we can't hear word one about what you're talking about. So we'll have another crack at it, man. We'll call you back.
Okay, bye.
But that is interesting, isn't it? 150,000 words, so that must have been about 600 pages, which means you've written 2 books, essentially, because he's now stuck with half that amount, and you've wasted your time. You've written a whole book for no reason.
Isn't it? It's quite interesting in the creative industry. Half of what you do is give something to someone, and they always say, "Oh, it's too long."
Yeah.
Like in every, you write a script, it's too long. You film a video, it needs to be a minute shorter than it is. So I guess it's just part and parcel. And what's that? Big thumbs up from Pugs. Heath, are you there, mate?
Yeah, man, I'm out on the berm now. I'm out on the front of the house on the berm. Is that better?
Oh,
That's
that sounds
bloody
great.
Beautiful, man.
Now-
we were just saying it's a bit of a shame that you've written essentially 2 books there because you've thrown away half of your words.
Yeah, throw away the rubbish ones, Minogi.
All the stink words.
I kept all the really, really good ones. I kept 13 chapters of goodness and threw away 13 chapters of absolute crap.
Right. So, Matt Heath, just quickly for people who are just joining us, you are releasing a book. It comes out soon. Is it more of the self-help genre, or is it the long-awaited sequel to your crime thriller, The Shocker and Rewalker?
Well, look, I guess you would call it a self-help thing. Basically, the idea of it struck me one day that I was ruining all the good times of my life by being, really angry, stressed, offended, and bored and dissatisfied. And then I thought, what am I going to do about this? It seems stupid when my life's so good to not enjoy it. So I just thought, I'd read a lot of philosophy and history and neuroscience about it. And I started writing this thing called The Herald. I became the happiness editor of The Herald. And then someone came up to me and offered me a book deal. So I've written 13 chapters of that. So I guess you call it self-help. But each chapter starts with a humiliating story about my life. Briefly, sometime I've humiliated myself, and then it goes into sort of the neuroscience about why I was such an angry dick, and then history, examples of horrific anger. So this is the anger chapter over time, and then a bit of philosophy, and then wraps it all in a nice bow, and then moves on to the next chapter.
So if it starts with an embarrassing story from your life, you got probably another 10 books in you?
Yeah, man, the sequel's I've been created as we speak. So right now I'm sitting on a berm in West Auckland beside a dog leaving as people drive past, and I'm just in my undies. So this could be the next chapter of book 2.
Right, and so what do you want people to take away from reading this, Matt Heath? Do you like to think, because I would if I was in your position, that you might actually be helping some people just to lighten up and actually enjoy what's going on?
Yeah, that's the idea. I mean, that's why it's called Life Less Punishing, because everything is, we make things way more punishing than we need to make them. That's my theory. And when I was sulking around at one point, I was just thinking, what am I freaking doing? What a waste of time, because bad stuff definitely happens all the time. And if you don't enjoy the good times because you're just being stressed and annoyed and angry and all that kind of stuff, then you just end up looking back when the bad times come going, geez, I had it. So that's what I'd like people to get away from it, get from it when they finish the book. And also, I tell you what, there's a few laughs in there as well. So.
Excellent stuff. Well, we'll come back after the song. We'll have more of a chat to you. But I certainly understand what you're saying about people looking on the glum side. I mean, off air, Keyzie was just banging on about Tane Tuapiki being concussed and being out for 11 days. And I thought, it's quite heartfelt from Keyzie. But really what he was complaining about was his,
NRL fantasy team.
His fantasy team, and that he lost Tane Tuapiki. So he was worried about his fantasy league, which doesn't matter, but not worried about Tane Tuapiki, who has a head injury.
Is this the Gorillas? This is a good tune.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
The Gorillas Feel Good Inc. It is the Hodaki Big Show with Keyzie and Mogi, and we've got award-winning author Matthew Heath on the line with us right now discussing his brand new tome. It's called A Life Less Punishing. It is available now for pre-order. There is a great link in the bio of the Matt and Jerry Show Instagram page if you want to go and check it out. Matt Heath, I understand someone actually came up to you and asked you to write a book.
That's right, like a publisher, not just a sort of a person on the side of the road. Although people might have asked me to write a book, before, because I've lived a very storied life.
Totally. I mean, I've listened to a lot of your stories. Ones involving the Dunedin Reservoir, involving all sorts of things. How much of it, were you feeling pretty chuffed when someone came up and was like, your articles that you write, they'll be good to turn into a book?
Yeah, when they did that, I thought they were just going to reprint all my articles. And this is sweet. This is money for jam, as they say. But then they said, no, you have to write all original material. And I thought, well, that seems like a lot of work. And guess what? It was.
Right. So was it like a sit down at the laptop like you see in the TV shows and the movies, like walk around, write and then delete it on the page? Was it like that, or did it just flow out?
To be honest, Keyzie, it was feverish. It was just feverish. I had all these things I wanted to get out of my head because Jason Hoyt will understand this, but he's not here today because me and him are members of the ACC Elite, which is a two-member group in the ACC that sort of leans into philosophy and history and more cerebral, deep thinking kind of stuff, as opposed to the filth that you get from the likes of you two.
Backbones.
You two backbones with the filth. But it was actually really fun writing. I really enjoy writing, and then so I finished it, and then they said it needed to be a lot better, so I went back and wrote it, and that was even more fun making it better because it was already all already written down.
You were saying off here that the reason why you enjoy writing so much is because you approach it like Hunter S. Thompson. And Hunter S. Thompson, of course, he sort of wake up about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, drink some Chivas Regal, read the morning papers, smoke some Dunhill, 3:45 have some cocaine, 3:50 have another glass of Chivas and another Dunhill cigarette, 4:05 have a cup of coffee, 4:15 some cocaine, 4:16 some orange juice and a day. That's my kind of writing.
Yeah. No, I wasn't so much in that. I mean, I was keen. I was contemplating it, but then I read that chapter in It, because I know Stephen King also writes like that, and he's on the nose quite heavily on the whiskey. And there's a whole chapter in It that he doesn't remember writing, and really, it's a really confronting chapter that anyone that was not heavily on the nose quite never would have written. I don't know if you know the chapter I'm talking about, but it was sex that shouldn't have been had between people that weren't ready to have sex, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
Right.
God, yeah.
Goodness me. Okay. So I take it that's what a lot of the 75,000 words you chopped out of your book involved, a lot of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, you wake up with a searing hangover and you read what you've written and you go, well, I'll delete that and then I'll purge the server and I'll burn my laptop and then we'll just make sure that the cops never get to see that.
So what's the story from here, man? It's what I understand, it's out in May, but are we able to pre-order?
Yeah, that's right. Right now, it's called A Life Less Punishing by Matt Heath, and all books like this have a pre, like a line under the title. So it's actually the ones the publishers have put under there is For Life Less Punishing, Learn to Love the Life You've Got. No, 13 Ways to Love the Life You've Got.
Oh,
Right, okay. Awesome.
How do you like that?
I like that. That's
Bloody
good.
good. And just one last question from me. Did you choose to write it under the sort of the pseudonym Matt Heath rather than Leslie Heath? Is that like a marketing idea or?
Well, like you see in the publisher's notes, you see the legal name that has to be in there, and there might be a little bit of secret there. Also, there's all the stories, because, each chapter, as I said, starts with a humiliating story from my life and then gets into, all the other kind of stuff. So it's by no means an autobiography or anything like that. But in the stories, are really embarrassing, and I want to hide my identity. Like there's one particular one in the chapter on humiliation where I've used the name Leslie to hide my no one will know that one's me.
Yeah, nice. All right, well, for those listening, it is called A Life Less Punishing. Once again, head over to the Matt and Jerry Instagram bio. It's got the link there for you to pre-order. Matthew, Heath, thank you very much for joining us, and good luck with the book sales, mate.
Or Keyzie, just Google it.
Oh, Google it.
Oh, give it a Google.
Google it.
Yeah,
just Google it.
Hey, love you guys.
Love you.
Thanks, mate.
Love
you
you,
too.
miss you.
Love you. Bye. Okay, bye.
Bye, love you.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed. Stone Temple Pilots with Interstate Love Song. It is the Hodaki Big Show with Keyzie and Mogi. Hoity J, hopefully back on board tomorrow. Mogi, yesterday you told a heartwarming story about how you'd spice things up in the bedroom.
Yeah, man.
And
You've got to do it when you're getting older, when you've been in a relationship for a while,
Yeah, that's right.
The shine, the gloss can go off.
That's right.
You can get into a routine, Keyzie, and it's a bit of the old, same old.
Yeah.
So you got to mix it up.
You got to switch up the menu a wee bit, mix things around a wee bit. I decided I'd follow your advice, actually.
Yeah.
Last night, about 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
She must be lonely.
3 a.m. we both wake up.
Oh.
And
not midnight. You wake up at midnight.
No. Three.
Okay.
And I was awake, and I knew she was awake because I could tell.
You can tell, can't you?
She was on her phone, and the screen brightness was
maximum.
Definitely not on its lowest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was getting real. I was starting to F and Jeff about that.
Is that what woke you up?
Yeah, it was actually.
Yeah.
And
what was she watching on there?
Just scrolling garbage on TikTok or
doom
something.
Scrolling.
Yeah, doom scrolling. Yeah.
Does she have the sound up?
Wee bit.
Yeah.
Just thought I couldn't hear it, but I could.
Yeah.
Oh, that was annoying. So anyway, 3 a.m. I'm like, oh, you awake? And she's
got a little passive-aggressive dig there, eh?
Yeah, man.
You ask a person who's holding a phone, looking at a phone and swiping through videos if they're awake.
Yeah. Like, oh, you awake, are you? Like that? She was like, yeah, I am. Why?
Yeah.
Is my phone brightness annoying you? And then I was like, to be honest, yes, it is, massively. Right. And I haven't had a lick of sleep. I've been trying to go to sleep and I can't. I finally got to sleep and then I woke up because of the brightness of your phone and you wriggling around, right? And then get this. She's all like, well, I can go to the spare room if you want. And I was like, that would actually be great.
Yeah.
Because then I get some effing sleep around here.
Yeah.
So she did.
Yeah, man.
Grabbed her stuff, put a little dressing gown on, and went to the spare room.
Tell
in a
me
bit of a
more about
huff.
that dressing gown.
Oh, it's just a big white one with heaps of stains on it.
Oh, yeah.
Like food stains and that.
It's my kind of dressing gown.
Yeah. So she went to the spare room in a huff and slammed the door.
Well, that's hot, man, because now you got a flatmate.
Yeah.
You go down the end of the hallway and
Yeah.
give it the old
Up to. She's like,
up to. She's like, doom scrolling, get the
exactly. That is exactly what happened. But anyway, it worked, man. So thanks for the advice.
man, no worries.
Yeah. Plus, I'm closer to the shitter now, so that's good.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed. The Killer's Bones on the Hodaki Big Show. 17 minutes to 6 o'clock. You got Keyzie and Mogi here with you. Hopefully, Hoodie J be back on board tomorrow. Right now, though, it is time to give away some sick tools thanks to our mates at Placemakers. The Monster Tool Sale. It is the final week, folks. So if you need the best tools at the best prices, make sure you head on down to your local store or go online. Grab yourself a deal. It does end the 31st of March. Heaps of prizes up for grabs as well, so you may as well get stuck in. Let's go to the lines there, Mogi. Who do we reckon? Yeah? Henry? You there, mate? Well, that's a weird loop thing going on there, isn't it? Let's go to Craig. Craig, how you going, mate?
You're bloody good, thanks, mate.
My oath.
Bloody oath. Craig, what do you do for a crust, man?
Chippy.
Backbone.
Yeah.
Chippies, so you'd use a fair amount of tools, wouldn't you, Craig?
Yeah, that's the one, mate.
Good question, Keyzie.
Bloody ripper. So the game today, myself and Mogi are going to say 10 tools, all right? You've then got 10 seconds to remember at least 5 of them, okay?
All right.
So 10 seconds to remember at least 5 of them. Are you ready to go, my friend?
I'm ready.
All right, Craig from Palmy. Let's get things underway. 8mm spanner.
Stiffy.
10mm spanner.
Anus press.
12mm spanner.
Turd stirrer.
14mm spanner.
Shaft grip.
Chode wrench. All right, Craig, you're up.
Oh, chode wrench. 14mm spanner, 12mm spanner, stiffy, 8mm spanner.
Yeah, you've got it, mate. Congratulations. Oh, well done, Craig. You, my friend, know your tools. And
Got a good grip on that shaft.
exactly,
Yeah,
mate. That's always the key. Craig from Palmy. So because you have managed to win that, you've got yourself a Milwaukee M18 Fuel Hammer drill driver set. It's a 13mm option. It's Gen 4, and it comes with the old battery and charger as well, mate. That's worth over $500.
Holy crap, guys, that's awesome. Thanks, Hodaki. Thanks, Places.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Yeah, good on you, Placey. So good. Another couple of chances to win later this week, so keep on listening to Hodaki.
Bow now.
Is that London calling?
Bow now.
Don't start doing that.
Now.
Seriously,
Bow
don't.
now. Bow now.
Seriously.
Bow now.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
It is the Foo Fighters on the Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon, 8 minutes to 6 with Keyzie and Mogi.
Got the old, some workers round at our place, Keyzie, painting the house.
Oh, painters.
Yeah, they're painters, we call them.
Oh, yeah.
Or paint men. They used to be called paint men, but now there's a woman that does it.
So paint people.
Yeah, paint people.
Okay.
Paint persons.
Or painters.
Paint persons. And they're real good, man. They prepped the house for about 3 months.
Well, that seems ages, yeah.
Oh, no, it's pretty good. So what they do is they come round, they might turn up at 9 o'clock in the morning or they might turn up at 5 o'clock at night.
Oh, that's random.
And they wouldn't tell you if they were coming or not.
Right.
So that was perfect. And then they'd sort of start sanding and they'd time it so they were always sanding outside my daughter's bedroom and jabbering at each other.
Right.
Right when we put her to bed.
Right, okay.
So that was good. And the other thing that's really good is when I come home, they're parked in the driveway, so I have to park on the street.
Oh, cool. The teeter.
Oh, I love it, man. I love it. It's good eating. But they are backbones because they work till 8 o'clock at night. So when me and the missus are sat on the couch trying to watch a bit of TV, they're standing at the French doors there, sanding away there.
Right.
Just their honkers at the glass peeking in there. It's weird, eh?
Well, it seems weird that they're always at that particular spot at that time.
Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's quite a bit of space there. There's
Right.
quite a bit of room. And then the other window that they were at last night was the office window where we're in there working.
Right.
Yeah, it's not ideal. I mean,
No, it's incredibly annoying.
it feels like it doesn't bother me too much, but it is a sort of thing where you think to yourself, you should finish at 5. Start early, finish early, man.
Yeah. And would it be rude if you were to just pull the curtains closed in front of them there?
No, well, we didn't actually. I just go nude.
Right.
I go nude now, so I'm working at my computer nude.
Right. Because you've got a standing desk, eh?
I've got a standing desk, standing desk only. And what was weird, though, when I first started doing it, the person at the window looked shocked and ran away.
Right.
But the next time I turned around, there was eight painters, 3 dog walkers, and 4 of my next-door neighbours at the window.
Right. So you stopped doing it, or?
Now I'm making a regular bit of cash now.
So they're paying?
Yeah, $2 through the window. Otherwise, I put the blinds down.
Right, okay.
And they get a minute. They get a minute for $2 of old Mogi working at his desk.
Right. Because have you put like any lighting or anything in? Like a disco ball or something, or some smoke machine stuff?
No, I don't want it to be cheap.
Right. Yeah,
I don't want to cheapen the experience for them. It's what you see is what you get.
Yeah, very much so. Well, that sounds like you've handled it the right way.
Yeah, no, I think so. But yeah, I want it to be finished in the next 6 months, so I better wrap that up pretty quick because they're sort of standing at the window. They're pretending they're sanding, Right. But really, they're just copping an eyeful.
Just having a geeze, yeah. Classic. Hey,
what are you up to tonight?
What?
You should come over.
Oh, no, I'm
you
all
got
good.
$2?
No, I'm all good, man. Don't even worry about it. Hey, up next, though, guys, what's for tea New Zealand with me, Keyzie? What are you having for dinner?
We'll skip that one.
No. Text on 3483. Tell me what you're having for dinners. You could win a $50 night and day voucher. So good, man.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yeah, that's right. It's the Hodaki Big Show brought to you by Night and Day. Don't forget, you can go in and get the old Pugsan special at any Night and Day. Just say, I'd like the Pugsan special. You'll get a latte, miso, and a sushi roll. And it's $10. Just ask for it, Mogi.
That's pretty reasonable, man. It's
pretty good
a
stuff,
coffee
eh?
and a miso.
Yeah, it's weird.
Miso soupy.
Two-hander, and then you've got to somehow carry the sushi roll as well, which is a tough one to figure out. But Pugs has a special way of doing it. I always see him waddling out of the store with a big grin on his face. Hey, the podcast outro, we do it daily. It's extra content. It comes out at 7:30 p.m. So if you're listening to the Big Show and you're like, man, that was good, wouldn't mind some more, then just search Hodaki Big Show wherever you get your podcast from. We had a bit of environmental chat on today's episode.
When you consider the amount of people in the world that are below the poverty line, like billions, I can put my beer cans into the recycling, but we are making no difference here at all.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is just chuck your in the street.
Yeah, it's a great
Wise
message,
words.
man. Yeah.
Wise words. I'm going to campaign on that, I reckon.
Yeah?
Yeah. All kind of mayoralty stuff,
I'd vote for you, Mogi.
Cheers, man.
Make sure if you are keen to check out the podcast outro, search Hodaki Big Show, where you get your potties from. And of course, keep texting in on 3483 what you're having for tea. New Zealand. Got vouchers to give away. Those are vouchers, by the way. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Some might say Oasis. It is the Hodaki Big Show with Keyzie and Mogi, and it is after 6 o'clock, which means it's time for this. Oh, yeah. Hey, guys. Text here from Steve. What's for tea, New Zealand? With me, Keyzie. So good, man. Do you know how it works, Mogi?
How does it work, Keyzie?
Do you actually not know? We've been doing it for ages.
Nah, but the thing is, you're not asking me. You say it for the benefit of the audience.
Yeah.
You won't know that.
Oh.
But the thing about it is, there's people that might be listening for the first time. They might not have listened for a long time.
Yeah.
They might listen at different times of the show, and this is the first time they're hearing it. So when you say it to me, really what you mean, you're just doing it for the benefit of the audience.
Wow, I never thought of it like that.
Because if it wasn't like that, I wouldn't listen to anything. You wouldn't say anything, would you?
Yeah, exactly.
Saying it for my benefit.
I wouldn't say anything either.
No.
I'd be silent.
Yeah, you'd be shouting it up.
Yeah. No one wants that. Hey, so how it works is you text in on 3483.
Me. It's not me, it's the audience that does it, okay?
The audience texts through on 3483. They say what they're having for dinner, right?
Yeah.
Via text.
Machine.
machine. Yeah, you text it through on 3483, and then I read a few of them out, and then just for texting in, you go on the draw for $50 night and day vouchers.
Yeah.
So, just to get the old ball rolling here, the old ball. Here's a text. G'day, guys. Day 3 of having leftover saucies from the old weekend barbecue. Just munching away.
Just ploughing on through those saucies.
Well, that's not what he said. He said munching.
Ploughing away.
What about this? G'day, fellas. Having a cold bacon and egg pie and a couple of warm Leon Rouges.
Yum. Until you get to the yolk, if there's a big, that ball of yolk.
Yeah, we had this discussion. I think you're on my team where we like the eggs to be whisked up.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, it's way more delicious. Love a cold bacon egg pie, though. G'day, Bad Bones.
Yeah, Bad Bone. Bad Bone.
Putty from Christchurch here. Having Gurnard, I caught myself.
It's probably his name isn't Putty, it's probably Pugsy.
Or Paddy.
Yeah.
Or Pugsy. Yeah, I think it's Pugsy from Christchurch.
Yeah, Paddy, Potty.
Having Gurnard, I caught myself with fresh veggies from my garden. Good eating.
That is good eating, actually. I'll give him that.
Are you much of a grow your own veggies kind of guy?
We do grow. We get a lot of tomatoes through at the moment. Getting a ton of tomatoes.
Right.
Tomatoes and courgettes.
Right.
More tomatoes, actually, than we can eat.
Because I've never thought about this. You could just get like a delicious capsicum. Like if you eat capsicum a lot, get one from the supermarket. Plant a seed from it.
Yeah.
And grow amazing capsicums.
That's how it works, Keyzie, yeah.
But I've never even thought about doing that.
Nah.
We've planted basil before, or like cut the stalk off a spring onion.
Yeah.
Plant that, it grows, forget about it. It grows way too far and then just bin it.
So, yeah, it's good, eh?
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you've got to spend a bit of time on it. We actually had the wife's mum came and she...
Wife's mum?
Came over to the house and did a bit of trimming, a bit of pruning around the garden.
Of
and
the
that
garden.
made a hell of a difference, I must say. We need to get it back, actually. It's grown out a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talk about the garden, right?
Yeah, man, the garden.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
The verb sonnet. It is the Hodaki Big Show with Keyzie and Mogi, and it is time to chat TV.
What's on the telly with Mike Minogue.
Yeah. Mogi, that is gross.
Over the weekend, man, I went to a film premiere. The film is called The Mountain.
Oh, yeah.
The Mountain, and it opens on this Thursday, the 28th. That'll be right, eh? Thursday, 28th. Great movie. Let me say off the top, great movie. Go and take your family to it.
It does, because I saw the trailer for it. It's set in New Zealand, right? In Taranaki.
It's New Zealand, yeah. It was shot in Taranaki. They had the permission of 8 iwi to shoot that. That would have been a bureaucratic nightmare.
It would have.
But directed by Rachel House, her directorial debut. So she's in Hunt for the Wilder People. She was the cop in that.
Oh, right.
She's in Thor. She's in heaps of stuff. She's a really like a backbone New Zealand actor and a brilliant actor. And...
Oh, her. She's great.
Yeah, she rules. And it's produced by Desiree Armstrong, an absolute legend of New Zealand film and television. I did Coming Home in the Dark with her.
Yeah.
And it stars 3 kids. So it's essentially like Stand By Me.
Right.
A mix of Stand By Me and Hunt for the Wilder People, I guess you'd say, because it's Kiwi. And these kids go on a journey to the top of Mount Taranaki for a reason that I can't spoil. And... it is a great film.
Really?
Oh, it's so good. It's people compare it to, they're going to inevitably compare it to Hunt for the Wilder People because it's New Zealand outdoors.
Yeah.
And it's a road movie, you know, it's a travelling movie and it's got kids in it. But this is all kids relating to each other as opposed to a kid relating to an old man. And it's really, really funny. There's a kid in it, Bronco. The actor is unbelievable. He is absolutely hilarious.
What age are they?
10, 11, 12,
right.
That sort of thing. And he's unreal, really, really funny. Byron Cole's in it, Troy Kingy as well. But packs an emotional punch as well. I cried twice.
Really?
I probably was on the edge another couple of times. I will be going to see it again. To me, it's a... I don't know about, how do you say? I enjoyed this film more than I enjoyed Hunt for the Wilder People.
And you were in that.
And I was in that. It's the emotional pack to it. It's very, very funny. It's just unmissable. And once again, we've managed to make a film to really be proud of. And I hope it does really, really well. All the kids that were there in the audience watching it absolutely loved it.
Right.
Adults as well. It's a great film. Cannot recommend highly enough.
Well, there you go. The Mountain. which comes out soon.
Thursday. This Thursday. Great Easter movie.
The thing with children actors, right, is they're either brilliant or sometimes you're like, oh, but they're kids, so you let them away with it. But, so they all did a great job.
These kids are awesome, and that's what Taika's rule around casting kids is. You don't cast a kid who's a so-called good actor and get them to be a role. You find the kid that is the character that you've written,
and just get them to be themselves.
Right. And that's pretty much what they've done here. Yeah, man.
Wow, okay.
She's a little beauty.
All right, well, that's good to know. I tried to watch the second part of the Gloriavale documentary last night, Escaping Utopia, but my wife was tired.
Yeah.
So...
watched it by yourself, did you?
Nah, I wasn't allowed because she wants to watch it. So I'm probably going to try watch it tonight, but she's got squash. So
perfectly timed riff.
Yeah, man.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Groove Armada on the Big Show with Keyzie and Mogi. Old Hoity J, hopefully back tomorrow, folks. But next week on the 4th of April, Incubus and Live are playing Auckland. And we're going to be doing a Hodaki Big Show live on the road to celebrate. So if you know where the Bridgeman is, it is a fantastic pub on Dominion Road. Come on down, 4 p.m, Thursday next week, Mogi.
Bloody exciting, isn't it?
It is good. We're also putting a bus on, the Incubus, which will take everyone from the pub after we finish up straight to Trust Arena for the gig. It has Backbone T-shirts on every seat of the bus, and we've got a crap load of double passes to the actual gig to give away.
What do you reckon we would have done if Incubus wasn't called Incubus?
Oh.
People just have to make their own way there, because without that wordplay of the bus at the end of Incubus,
yeah,
the sort of just make your own way.
If it was Metallica, like the Metallica.
Oh, wow.
Just one car.
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of stretch we would make. What about the band Train?
Train, yeah. Jupiter, Drops of Jupiter. What a banger that is. Yeah, probably do it near a train station.
Yeah. It'd have to be. It's genius, isn't it? And perhaps we wouldn't have been involved otherwise, but as soon as you see a play on words available to you, take it.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it. I have seen them twice before. One time, that is Incubus. One time I didn't really rate them, but it was probably day 3 for me. And so
responsibly.
I was responsibly day 3 and was not feeling up to much.
Right,
really.
So you don't care how much you hear Megalomaniac on day 3.
I love that tune.
They could have nailed it, but you just weren't there for it.
It felt to me like the whole crowd felt the way that I did. But I have seen them another time and they were great. So, looking forward to it.
Yeah, sweet. So that is happening 2nd of April in Christchurch, but 4th of April in Auckland. Even if you're not going to the gig, come on down to the Bridgeman Pub on Dominion Road next Thursday from 4. Live Big Show, crap load of double passes to give away to that gig. So your entire night could be sorted. And the Incubus is all thanks to our mates at Woodstock with the Canadian whiskey and dry ginger ale and lemonade.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The Big Show done and dusted for your Tuesday. Mogi off home after this, mate. Let me guess, going home, having dinner, watching Seinfeld. Painters will be watching you through the window there, then off to bed.
Yeah, that'll be about the long and the short of it, I think. What am I doing tonight? I don't know. Hopefully get another couple of episodes of Three Body Problem in.
Oh, yeah, 3 Bodies. Keep wanting to say Third Eye Blind.
Yeah, not far off. Yeah, good show. It's got a Kiwi actress, one of the leads as well.
Oh, yeah?
But yeah, the people that did Game of Thrones. She's a winner, man. It's going to be a huge show.
Because is it DB Weiss or whoever?
Yeah.
Right, okay, because the last
two guys that started Game of Thrones.
Because they ended badly for me, so I don't know.
Yeah,
and they're back to their best?
The show is really good, and I'm watching it. Yeah, right. I'll save that little story for tomorrow.
Yeah, I was going to say, mate.
Yeah, don't waste that. That's good chat for Mogi on the TV.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I will be going home to have curry.
Oh, what kind? Pork mince?
Beef
pork
steak.
Mince curry.
No, you can't have pork mince curry. Well, you probably could, actually. It sounds yum.
Yeah.
We'll look into that. Nah, beef steak. I saw, because we were defrosting it in the conservatory, and I saw
the
it.
The conservatory?
Which is something that a lot of cheap West Auckland houses have. Rump steak.
Isn't that a grow room now? You just meant to use that as a grow room.
We use it to defrost our rump steak.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So having that'll be nice and chewy. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, it sounds foul.
And then my wife's got she's got squash.
My wife.
So I'll probably wait for her to get home. Then we'll watch the Gloriavale thing together.
No, you won't. I think she's going to be. She'll be
too tired.
She called me before in tears.
Oh,
she
really?
said she's so tired.
Right,
she's
already.
She's going to go to bed early tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Far. Oh, that's good to know, actually. But hey, thanks for listening to the Hodaki Big Show.
No worries, man.
Not you. Hopefully, Hoodie J's back on board tomorrow. If not, though, we'll see you here same time, same place, 4 p.m. tomorrow. We'll see you later.